Today we are going to discuss about cost-benefit analysis. The core idea of cost-benefit analysis is to take decision based on the feasibility of the project, which means whether or not to go with the project before beginning this. So each and every company, whether they are going to start a new branch or they are going to start a new production unit, they will do this cost benefit analysis to have an idea about the feasibility of the project with which they're going to do. So let us see, there are some steps which needs to be taken while doing this cost benefit analysis. The first step is to have a general description why we need to do this project, why we need to buy this, what is the major purpose of doing this. And the second is, what are the alternative scenarios? If you have one idea in your mind, it is not bad to have some alternate idea. What if the first idea doesn't work? What if the second idea is better than the first? So it is always good to have alternate scenarios while you're going to do something new. And the next step is to identify cost and benefits. This is the major step before commencing a project or before buying something or before extending your existing company. So you should identify what are the costs and benefits of the future proposed project. So within this cost and benefits, let us look into the major cost. The first will be principal cost. That is, you can say investment, or if you're buying a machinery, what is the cost of the machinery? What is the principal cost which need to be done before buying? Principal cost which is needed to start the project. Second one is personal cost. Personal cost is nothing but hiring new staffs for your company or hiring a new executive to run the branch whatsoever. So those comes under personal cost. The next is all kind of direct and indirect cost, which means electricity, logistics, and all those indirect cost and direct cost which deals with the project. The next thing is depreciation. This comes especially if you are buying some kind of machinery or some kind of product. See, for a case of machinery, if the lifetime of machinery is 10 years, it will not be 100% efficient for all the 10 years. In the first 1 year, if the machine 100,000 products, in the second year, this efficiency will slow down. The machine will make some 95,000 or something. In the third year, it is going to come still further down. In the third year, it may make 90,000 products. So it goes on and on. So by 10 year, it might take 50,000 products, contrary to the initial year where it made 100,000 products. This depreciation should be considered while you're assessing your possible cost. And the next thing will be annual cost, this maintenance and all those stuffs. So let us discuss about the benefits. The first and foremost benefits will be the revenue or the production increase and staffing reduction, or we can call cost control. And the next will be organization efficiency, most importantly employer and customer satisfaction. These last 2 points deals with non-monetary benefits. You cannot measure these benefits in terms of money. In order to evaluate these benefits, we should assign some kind of common rating system, and we should use that across this cost benefit analysis scenario. So let's go to the next step. Next step is determining the time period, how long this production unit is going to run, or what is the lifetime of the new machinery which you are going to buy. So based on the time period, you should calculate present value of money. For example, if you are buying something which runs for next 10 years, the maintenance cost every year will increase based on the inflation, based on the time value of money. So based on that, you need to calculate the future value, you need to calculate the interest, you need to calculate the total time period, and you should use this present value of money throughout the calculation. Next step will be comparing alternatives. If we have 3 alternative scenarios, nothing wrong to analyze 3 scenarios and coming to a conclusion which is best. And the last is sensitivity analysis. For example, there might be some increase or decrease in the cost or some increase or decrease in the benefits in the future. Especially if this project is for 10 years, we cannot assure that this cost and benefits will be same for all the 10 years. So we should make some sensitivity analysis. How sensitive is the project to the increase in cost or increase in benefits or decrease in whatsoever? We must understand the sensitivity level and we should adjust that with the final feasibility. So let us see one example to understand this cost benefit analysis. Now we are having a printing company, and in our company we are going to buy a new printer. So for that we are doing this cost benefit analysis. So the general description will be finding out the cost benefit analysis on buying a new printing unit. So we have 3 alternate scenarios. So first, we are going to see what are the possible cost and what are the possible benefit factors. So the first and foremost cost factor will be the cost of the printer. So that is the principal cost here. The second one, these paper and cartridges, these comes under direct cost, and this electricity, this comes under indirect cost, and we don't have any depreciation or annual cost. Let us consider this unit is going to run for another 10 months or 1 year. So within this 1 year, you're not going to have much depreciation or much annual cost. I just want to make this example simpler. So let us just consider we are doing this for 1 year. And considering the benefits, the first benefits we'll have is additional sales, the additional increase in the total number of pages which is being printed. And the second is employer satisfaction. If we have an additional printing unit, we can do our work earlier, so we can have more sales. So this employer satisfaction is important here. So let us see, for printer A, the principal cost is 10,000, paper comes under 1,000, cartridge is 900, and electricity is 100. And the benefits, the sales, the printing sales is going to increase 15,000, and this employer satisfaction, I have used the 5-star rating method here. I have rated it 4 out of 5. So let us analyze the second scenario. For printer B, the principal cost is going to be 14,000, remaining costs are going to be same. In the benefit area, the total sales is going to increase 16,000, and there is no change in employer satisfaction. Let us consider the third scenario. We are buying a still larger printer. The cost of the printer is going to be 17,000. There is no change in the further cost, and the benefit is going to increase by further 1,000. So the total sales comes under 17,000. So the employer satisfaction is going to be 4-star. Let us just add all the total cost which is incurred for each and every scenarios. So the total cost for printer A is 12,000. The total cost for printer B is 16,000. The total cost for printer C is 19,000. In the benefit section, we have only one unit, so we need not do anything. So we can have an idea about the total cost and the total benefits here. We can see it. So to understand the feasibility, let us divide this cost and benefit. So let us do a simple math. Cost divided by benefit. So that will give us the feasibility. So the feasibility for the first scenario is 0.8. Feasibility for second one is 1, and for the third one, 19,000 divided by 17,000, the feasibility is going to be 1.12. Now, how we should take decision based on the feasibility? Like, we have a thumb rule for that. If the feasibility is less than 1, decision will be S. We can go with printer A. If the feasibility is equal to 1, the decision is neutral. It is maybe or maybe not. So the organization should decide whether or not to go with a project. If the feasibility is greater than 1, this is going to be a bad decision. We need not go with this decision. So based on these methods, we have done cost-benefit analysis for an example here. So based on the factors which we have considered, we have come up to a conclusion that buying printer A is going to be feasible, and we can go with buying this printer A. So this is how cost-benefit analysis works in industries. So using this cost-benefit analysis, so using these methods, using the factors which I have mentioned here, you can calculate cost-benefit analysis for any kind of organization. So you can just scale it up, and you should add up further cost and further benefits if it is a big organization or if your project is big. Thank you.